Today we are unboxing Hour of Code. Well, we're unboxing Code. I got this for my birthday. I was turning 8. My name is Levi, and I'm here with my dad. We have our cards, something that looks like the menu. This is the board. And it doesn't look like much. And I think this is how you play. So this is probably like a score menu. Here's where you put the bar on. Yeah, I think that's probably
just an advertisement.
Okay, so but we're gonna set this to the side because we don't really need it right now.
So this one's called Code Programming Series Game on the Brink. So we're going to take a quick break here, take a look at the instructions.
And I'm probably going to talk for a bit. What is this for then?
So this is the challenge booklet.
Oh, so there's challenges in there.
Yes, that's the point of the game, is there are challenges.
But I have a question about it. What is this for if it's
They call that... Okay,
it's a game board, but it's...
They call this the game board.
Oh, it has
this the control panel. These are the movement cards.
Oh, I think I get it. So you put your movement card.
Well, guess we're going to find out.
And then that's a game board.
And then you have a robot.
I've seen that.
Which apparently has a little stand.
See?
Gotta put him on.
What is Kitty doing?
Don't worry about it. And it says there's a beginner set of cards.
It says what the robot looks like right now.
So according to the instructions, the gray ones are a beginner set, and the gold colored ones are an advanced set. So let's set the advanced set aside because we're going to start with a beginner set.
So we're starting with the beginner set since we've never actually played this game before.
It says how to play. Your robot must navigate a treacherous path from start to finish.
Sorry about the background stuff, it's a cat.
So you must navigate from start to finish. And it needs your help.
So,
Your robot moves by following instructions for each move. Instructions are based on the color of the square where the robot is currently standing. The specific instructions are contained in 2 movement cards placed onto the color panel that matches the color of square where your robot is located. Hold on, let's see what it says. The only problem is the control panel starts out empty with no instructions. Your goal is to place the 6 movement cards into the 6 slots in the 3 colored control panels of the control panel to build procedures and activate the robot so it will move from start to finish without falling over the brink. And I assume that that's falling over the brink.
What about these?
We'll find out in a minute. Okay, setting up a challenge. Gather the 6 movement cards listed under the cards used. So you need 3 move forward cards. So go through the deck, find 3 move forward cards. 1, 2, 3, and 3 X cards.
You know what's weird about that? There's a gray and a...
Yeah, that's fine. Means it's used in both games. Oh. So we got 3 gray X's and 3 move forwards. Go ahead and move that one away. Put that one back in the stack.
Why are you lying?
Place the robot in the space marked start facing the direction indicated by the arrow. And they even show specifically the always faces the direction of the arrow.
But the arrow is pointing this way.
Right, but look at the picture. So he's facing that way.
That's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird. Because it only has two faces and they're the same. Okay, moving cards, instructions, and procedures. Each move your robot must make is determined by the color squares that the robot is on to begin that move. If the robot is resting on an orange square, the next move will follow each of the instructions contained in the two movement cards located in the orange control panel. Taken together, the instruction set contained in these two movement cards is called a procedure. To move from one square to another, the robot must execute all the instructions contained in a procedure while staying on the path and not going over the brink at any time. Once a procedure has been fully executed, the robot will have moved to a different square. The robot's next move will follow the procedure specified by the movement cards in the color panel corresponding to the colors in the square. We'll skip the strategies. We'll come back to movement rules if we need to.
But I have a question. There's a white right there, but there isn't a white on the board. So
right, we haven't gotten there yet. Okay, once the control panel has been filled, see if your robot can successfully finish. Make sure your robot is in the starting position and pointing in the same direction as the arrow. Begin and start, execute procedure. Oh, I see. So you have to lay out what procedure in these will get your robot from here to there.
But I would need another go forward. So
it isn't really clear what the white square is. So, okay.
I need 5 for some reason.
No, you need to move forward to the red squares and then... So somehow you got to get to here, right?
Okay.
And then 1, 2, 3 to get in. So they gave you 3 forward movement cards. So the 3 forward movement cards in the red square makes perfect sense.
But I have a question then.
Yeah.
There's only... So I'll just... But why? I'm just saying why. Why would it be 2 slots when you need 3?
I don't know. Okay, so let's start. Here's instructions for the simple challenge, which this is a simple challenge.
But I need 5.
It says to navigate to the start finish, your robot will execute the movement shown on the next page. The robot starts on the blue square, so the robot begins by following instructions in the blue section of the control panel.
So
The robot would move forward, then move forward again, landing on a red square.
But so it would be
So you got
1,
2
2
movements to get forward to the red square.
But I need 5.
And this has some turns in it, so we're not going to do that. Now standing in another blue square.
But I don't have...
That's a good question. I don't know how you get there. There's
think,
no orange squares.
Do you think you're supposed to skip the white? I don't know.
No, it doesn't say to skip the white. So here's the solution to the beginner's challenge number 1. It says that you need, in the blue section, 2 move forward ones, and then a red move forward 1 and an X. So let's see how they came up with that. What do the X's do?
I didn't get to see the whole thing. I don't know what to do. Okay.
So that's the solution for this puzzle. Nope.
Ah! Okay.
There's none in the orange. Oh, you put the 2 red X's in, or the X's in the orange. No, this is orange. So you need to move him to the red square. and then put the other X back over here in orange.
Oh.
Now let's see before, now this is what's called your procedure. Now you're supposed to execute your procedure. Let me see what the X does before we execute it.
Execute.
The X cards are pass cards. They are placeholders that means no movement.
Oh, okay, so that means you have to skip the white because there was no white?
No, in this case they want you, the blue would execute first. So it's saying that there'd be 2 steps forward in the blue. So now you're in the red, so the red would execute. There's 1 move forward and then a skip, and I'm not quite sure why you would skip. Place the 6 moving cards in the 6 slots and the 3 color panels that control to activate your robot from start to finish. Okay, let's take a quick look at their example again. The robot must remain on the path of the game board at all times, traveling only over white, red, blue, and orange squares. Don't let your robot fall. The movement cards show movement relative to the direction of the robot is facing. For example, oh, I understand how it works now. All right, so it works like a computer. Put it back the way it was. It works like a computer program.
So you're finally telling me by the way?
No, this is how a program works. So what they're saying is this is kind of like a loop where it keeps going and going and going until it finishes. But in this case, what it's saying is there's 2 blue cards. You're starting on the blue square, so you're going to make those 2 movements first. So it's a move forward 1 and then move forward 1. Now you're no longer in the blue square, so you don't execute any blue commands. You're now in the red squares. So the red square says move forward 1, then pass. Move forward 1, then pass. Move forward 1, then pass. So you keep executing until you're on a different color. Does that make sense?
Oh, so I get it. So these are skip times, so you don't have to do it when you have too much. So then you move forward.
Well, it's not too much. There are just no orange ones.
Okay, but when you move over 2 from 1, 2, and then there's 1. And then that means to do it again.
Well, it keeps looping while you're on that color. So it keeps executing these 2 steps until you're at finish.
Yeah, because it's at the end, there's no more to go, am I correct?
No, it just keeps looping on that color until you get to a new color. So let's take, for example, let's say you did something like this.
So that means I would have to do this?
Well, yeah, you'd move forward 1, but then you would pass. But you're on a white, so you can't do anything because there aren't any whites. There's just blues and reds and oranges.
So that's why you skip it. Well, that's why...
No, you don't want to skip blues.
That's why you go 2.
Yep, you do that because it goes too forward. Now let's look what happens if we go something like this. All right, let's imagine that we could get to the red. Now, if we went 1, 2, now we're here. What happens if you go 2? 1, 2.
And you wouldn't have where to go because...
Well, what happens if you loop the red color again? You go...
to finish.
1, 2. Because you have to complete the procedure.
Oh, but I get it. So there's 1, 2, 3, and it's like you skipped that, but you
have to get over it.
Yeah. But it's like you almost skip that, but you don't, and then there's 3 there. So when you go there,
well, maybe we should try another example and see if that helps out.
No,
I
think I know. I'm saying.
Ooh, look at that.
I think I know this one here.
So you're going to start here, and you're facing this direction. So what's the first thing you're going to want to do in blue? And you're in red, by the way. Sorry, what's the first thing you want to do in red? You're going to want to turn the robot to the left, correct?
Yes.
And then once you've turned to the left, you want to go 1, 2, 3,
4.
Turn to the left. 1, 2, 3. Turn to the left. 1, 2, 3. 4.
So I think I get it. So you go. Let's see, where is it?
So you're facing this way.
So turn.
To the left, very good. And then you don't want to do anything else, right? So you put an X. So you got this step.
And then you go.
In blue, you want to move forward 1, right? And then my advice would be put an X.
So you would go.
So now it'll loop.
So it'll loop until you get to red.
Loop, loop, turn left. Okay, now the only thing is you have to use up all the cards.
But my question is, don't you have to move two? Oh, I get it. 1, 2, 3. Then.
Now I'm curious, how do you fill up the orange if there's no orange squares? So let's take a look at the solution. I think this is a very good solution. I think we're very, very close. Oh, because you still have to move forward 1 in the red. Just turning and not moving doesn't do anything.
Oh, but when you're there, you would repeat going that way.
So.
And going that way at the same time.
It's turn left and move 1 forward. So this becomes a move forward 1, and then these two become
Plus,
X's.
if that was there, it would make you turn around and turn around 3 times.
Yep, put the X's here. Because we're not using orange. And go ahead and execute your procedure. You gotta, here, show me on the code here. So you're facing this way, you're on red. What do you execute first?
4.
No. What do you look in your red control panel?
Oh,
what do
yeah,
you
we're on
execute
red.
first?
90-degree angle.
Nope, you turn left 1.
Left 90-degree angle.
Okay, and then you execute what next? Move forward 1. Now you're on blue.
So 2, 3.
Right, well, you did this. 1, pause, move forward 1, pause, move forward 1, pause, now you're in red. So you turn 90 degrees to the left.
Again, oh, I get it. So it would be this, and again. And then you would have to repeat it on the same color.
Right.
Then you have to go 1.
Okay, whoa. You're still in red. You turned left. You were facing this way and you turned left, correct?
Uh-huh.
Now you gotta move forward 1. Now you're no longer in red, you're in blue.
So now I have to do this, and then this, then...
Now you're in red.
And then you... Oh! I get it. So, when you're on blue, you repeat. And then when you're on red, you repeat again what's on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be the same thing if there was...
If there were oranges, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So turn left, correct? And then move forward 1. Now you're on blue.
So 1,
Pause.
2,
Pause.
3.
Pause.
And
you're finished.
Wow.
Alright, you want to try the next challenge?
Yeah, I think, can I actually try by myself and see
Yep,
if
we're not going to cheat and look at the instructions, but that was good.
Okay, let's see if I can do it. Ooh.
Okay, you're starting here, and you're facing this direction. And you need to get...
This. Can I do it by myself?
Absolutely.
I'm checking what I need to do with the...
Oh, and there's 3 move forwards, 2 X's, and 1 turn right.
You know what I just realized? This says turn right and this says turn left.
Well, that's good. You're going to need a turn right.
Yeah, I was looking like... Yeah, I was looking at that.
So start with your beginning of your code, how you want to execute, what you want it to do.
Blue. Let's see. We're going to go... We're going to... 1... Skip.
Nope. You got to move forward.
Oh, yeah. You're supposed to, like, jump on it and then go, so you can't...
No, you need to move forward, but you can't be on a white. So you'd have to have 2 move forwards to get to the next blue square.
Oh.
So start with that. 2 move forwards.
But, let's see. But I have a question about... there wasn't any other, so I'm going to put that there for one.
Okay, very good.
I have another question, though.
Sure.
so you would go 1, 2, but then, oh, I get it now. Okay, I get it now. It's okay.
Okay, so you want to execute your blues to see what your red does?
No, I was gonna, I was gonna see, like, if that, I was gonna be like, there would be a blue there, and then you would go, and then, yeah, but.
But you're on blue, so
you don't have to work.
So you got to move forward 1, and then move forward 1.
But
now, you want to turn...
Right, left, right, left, right.
Right. Correct. I mean, right is correct. And then that would...
Then you would have to repeat.
Now you're turning right, so you'd be facing this way. And what do you need to do to get to the blue? Yep. You got it.
Okay. I'll pick that up in a bit. Okay.
Now you're back at blue.
So, 1, 2, and then 1.
No, you got to continue the program until it finishes. So move forward 1.
2.
Okay, so now you're on red again.
So I have to right. Then forward.
Forwards for the robot at this point would be this way.
Oh, 1.
So now you're on blue.
So we'll go 1.
Forward.
1.
Okay, now you're on red again.
So
turn right.
then we go up.
Turn right. What's the next instruction? Okay, now you're back on red again. Turn right.
Wait a second.
Turn right. What's your next instruction?
Forward.
Now you're on blue.
So 1, 2.
Okay, I think that's where we're going to stop showing off the game because we don't want to give away all the challenges. I think Levi did outstandingly on this game. Now the question is here, Levi, was this fun? Was this challenging?
Yes, I actually think I would like to do another, like, a game or 2 with the camera, actually, with you.
Okay, well, we may edit this out, but we'll see what happens. So you want to go try the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, pick the cards up off the floor that you got before the cat gets them.
Okay.
Oh, and that's probably it for that video because you just knocked the cat.
Yeah,
Well, at least you didn't knock it over before we stopped it.
yeah.
Hold on, let me just take it.
Okay, I think we're going to end this video here. Bye.